Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Preston here, and this is the NASCAR Cup Series Iowa Corn 350 race review and analysis. So I'm going to be talking about what happened in the inaugural Cup Series Iowa race that happened last night. So on the pole was Kyle Larson. He had a fast car. You saw it in qualifying. He was really good. This race was actually really interesting to watch. I mean, the track, half of it, like the turns were repaved. Like the bottom groove and the middle groove were repaved, but the top groove was just was still not repaved. It was older asphalt at the very top of the racetrack where cars, if you get on the outside of it, you would lose all your grip, and if you would just keep your foot in the gas, you would just go up straight into the wall. And we also saw a lot of tire issues in this race as well, like we saw in the Xfinity race. This race reminded me a lot of the Bristol race from earlier this year with how the racing is, because the racing was really close, and like this is up there for, if not one of the best short track races from this season, with that Bristol race. Can you even consider Iowa short track? Yeah, you can, because I think it's under a mile. I think it's under a mile, just under it. So yeah, and it is the world's fastest short track. So yeah, but the racing, really good. Really good. So I give this race overall an 8 out of 10. Now we're going to talk to you guys about, like, what happened in this race. Well, tires were a thing. You know, they had to play tire strategy. Kyle Larson, I know he went to the back of the field and because he thought like he had a tire down, worked all his way up and won stage 2. I gotta talk about my guy, Denny Hamlin. The first half of this race was garbage. The first half of this race for him was garbage. Awful. Straight up trash for him. So, yeah, his car was not good. He said his car was too tight, and we are so bad that we ended up going a lap down, and then we got some stage points, and then he got some stage points in stage 2, and then Kyle Larson, he ended up crashing out of this race and took my guy involved, and then he ended up finishing 24th. So yeah, it is what it is there. Gotta say this. Blaney, he was a really fast car. He was probably like the second fast car, like behind Kyle Larson. If Kyle Larson wouldn't have crashed out at the start of stage 3, it would have been a battle between Ryan Blaney and Kyle Larson for the win. And Kyle Larson probably would have had that win. He was probably like the car to beat all race long last night, and he overall just crashed out. And Ryan Blaney, he was able to hold on and get his first win of the season, guys. Congratulations to Ryan Blaney on winning on the inaugural Iowa race and inaugural Iowa Cup race. This is the first Cup Series race at Iowa Speedway, while the Xfinity and Truck Series have been to Iowa Speedway before. So yeah, guys. Tire failures, like I said, tire failures happen. Like Ross Chastain had one, Eric Jones had one, Michael McDowell had one, AJ had one. Who else? I don't remember who else had tire failures. Cautions. Corey LaJoie spun out, and then Noah Gragson, he and Nemechek got involved, and that caution came out. But a caution came out for when Daniel Hemrick made slight contact with the wall. So I don't agree with NASCAR. Definitely don't agree with NASCAR throwing that caution there with Daniel Hemrick just barely scraping the wall. Yeah, Larson won stage 1. Wait, no, Blaney won stage 1, then Larson won stage 2, and then Larson crashed out in stage 3. And then Kyle Busch had a mechanical problem of some sort. Guys, Kyle Busch, man, I predicted him to win 3 races this year and finish top 12 in standings. From how it's looking for him, that's not even going to happen. That's not even going to happen if he continues to go the way he's going. And I don't see him getting I don't see him getting a win anytime soon. Like, oh my goodness. And there are rumors that Kyle Busch might go back to Joe Gibbs Racing. Does Kyle Busch want to leave Richard Childress Racing? I mean, who knows at this point? And also, the reason why those rumors were swirling around is because Martin Truex Jr. has announced that he will be retiring at the end of the season. So, yeah, guys, Truex will indeed be retiring. That's one of the big breaking news headlines from this weekend's race. Joey Logano as well. I gotta talk about him. He had a good race. He finished inside the top 10. Needed some points because he's currently outside the playoff picture as of right now. I think he's -6 below the cut line, behind Bubba Wallace. So yeah, on Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano's teammate, ended up winning this race, like I said. So congratulations to Ryan Blaney. I know Blaney had a lot of family members there in the stands. So yeah, really happy for Ryan Blaney. Congratulations, man. Overall, it was a really great race. It was a really great race last night. I enjoyed it. This was one of the most interesting races I've watched this season for sure. Definitely interesting. I would really like the Cup Series to come back to Iowa next year. Really like it to be. That would be cool. I give this race overall an 8 out of 10. Other than that, the racing was really good. Really good. And wow, guys, with how the racing has been, like this race, like I said, reminded me a lot of the Bristol race from March. So yeah. All right, guys. Also, Josh Berry, he had a good day as well. I saw him lead like a good portion. So yeah, and Ryan Blaney, this race last night that he won was the most laps he's ever led in a Cup race. Thought it was the Coca-Cola 600 that he won last year, but turns out it was this race. So congratulations to Ryan Blaney there. And he is now locked into the playoffs with this win. So yeah, guys, that is it for this World Cup NASCAR. This is it for this NASCAR Cup Series race review and analysis for you guys. So Strata tires were definitely a key factor in this race. With how much grip you have, especially when it turns into day into night. So yeah, guys, next week's race will be New Hampshire. We got New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So my pick to win, if you guys don't know who my pick to win next week's race is, I picked Joey Logano to win next week's race. I think believe he's gonna be really good at that track, and Ford has been really good at New Hampshire, especially Team Penske. So yeah, and so that's it. That's it for this race review, guys. Iowa Speedway. I really enjoyed the Cup Series racing at Iowa last night. Would like for it to come back. Congratulations to Ryan Blaney. And yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this race? Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, guys, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.